Illinois soccer head coach Janet Rayfield. Janet, you're wrapping up the spring this week. So what did you think of your spring season, overall for the team?
Well, I think like every spring, we go after sort of the individual pieces, and the results of the games don't matter as long as the people playing in those games got experience and we moved them forward. And I definitely think that happened. I think, we focus on a couple things physically in terms of really trying to maximize that. And I think we had 12 individuals hit a personal best in terms of our conditioning test at the end of the spring, which really puts them in a place to be prepared coming in the fall. I think we had some players get some minutes and get some experience that are going to be important. This spring was a little different in that I don't think we had all the pieces as we were bringing players back from injury and Vanessa being gone with the U20s. So the results may not look like we're making progress, I guess I would say, coming off a season and having a spring where results were just what I would consider average. But I think we really got some players some experience, and when we put the pieces together in the fall, it's going to be a good puzzle.
Now, were there any individual players that you saw that maybe made the jumps you need them to make in order to be successful next fall?
I definitely think we saw a couple of our upperclassmen really put themselves in a situation to help lead this team. Nicole Denenberg, I think, both from a fitness standpoint and from a confidence standpoint on the field, I think you really saw her play probably 90 minutes every time we played, and continues to get fitter and therefore can play a larger role. And I think she's going to have a huge role in our midfield. I think we had one of those springs where, she just made a statement about, what she's ready to do for this team. And I think that's a huge positive for us. Cassidy Brown, I think, also is really starting to gain from the experience that she's had, a year of a red shirt and now really getting a full year under her belt. I think that's really going to help her as she goes into her junior year as well.
And, you were gone with the U20 team, so was Vanessa. So talk about how maybe this spring was a little bit different for you and your staff and the team because of you working with the national team and Vanessa working with the national team as well.
Yeah, I think one of our goals for the spring was to really manage that process and manage it so that we get the benefits from that process. I mean, obviously taking pieces out and putting them back in is a challenge, but I think we got to sort of practice that a little bit this fall. It's hard for me to be away from the team. I think it's hard for Vanessa, but the thing I think we learned this spring that we certainly will carry into the fall is that we are deep enough as a staff and deep enough as a team to certainly fill that void when we're gone. But more than just fill it when we're gone, it's not like that void reappears and we have to fill it when we get back. It actually makes us better, and now we can fill more space and we're a better team. Jeff's eye as a coach gets better as he has to look at more things because mine aren't there. No different than my eyes get better when I'm the only coach involved. And my eyes are better because now I've been watching soccer at a different level. And the same thing is true. Players have had to step up and fill the void with Vanessa being gone. Well, they don't just lose those things when she comes back. They actually get to add those things on to their repertoire. And we're better as a team. And I certainly think we practice that this spring, and we'll certainly utilize that in the fall to make us actually better when all the pieces come together a little bit later in the fall than they would if we weren't going to be gone.
All right, well, thank you, Jan.